We're back in Lazareti, wonderful historical complex, and we are talking with Zoli, as you are called here. Zoltan, how are you? Few things about you to start off.
Thanks, I'm very well. Hope you're well too. So my name is Zoltan. I'm a travel and landscape photographer, first of all, and a digital nomad for almost 4 years now, traveling around the world, taking, I hope, nice photos. And I do websites as well, just beside the photography.
Right. And you are in Dubrovnik. Is this your first time in Dubrovnik? I never asked you.
Yes, this is my first time, but I plan to come here for a long time. So my first European trip was in Croatia when I became a digital nomad, because we started in Asia for a year. Then the first destination was near to Zadar. So the plan was to come down here, look around in the southwest part of Croatia and go beyond to Albania. But we had to skip this because one of my friends just offered a good deal in South Italy, so we went the other way around. But yeah, it's never too late to come here because it's just beautiful, and I'm sure we're gonna come back in the near future.
Right. So I take it you like Dubrovnik. What do you think of, you've been living here now a bit. So what are your impressions about living in Dubrovnik and working in Dubrovnik?
I love it so far. So we met quite a lot of local people here, and they are just so nice, and they showed us around, give some really nice tips and tricks, where to eat, where to find nice photo spots. So and of course the old town is just amazing, and the surrounding islands and everything. So yeah, I love it so far.
Right. And when it comes to being a professional digital nomad, what would you say are sort of the best things about being in Dubrovnik, and what would be the challenges you had to face? Were there any problems, anything that needs improving?
Good question. I think Dubrovnik has everything. So I could live here for years. The only challenge I found here is the accommodation. So as a digital nomad, of course I have a budget, a monthly budget I can spend on food and just living on a place, and I couldn't find really good deals in terms of accommodations here, but everything else is fine. So we find the Miranda places here, which is a good time and money saving. As a digital nomad, I have to work 5 days a week, so I really don't want to pay tourist prices all week long. That's 4 weekends. And I want to live on local budget for five days a week here.
So basically what would you change would be perhaps a bit more accommodation catering to long-term stays, or people coming for longer term.
Yeah,
right.
Because as far as I can see, most of the local has an apartment to rent out. They focus on season and high prices, which is understandable, but as a digital nomad standpoint, it's a bit too expensive. Right.
And you also had a chance to explore the surrounding area as well. Any impressions? What did you think? Dubrovnik, let's say, the old town versus the rest of the city and the surrounding area, how would you rate it?
Okay, equal. So I really love old towns and historical places, but as a landscape photographer, for me, mountains, nice beaches, I can just hike or take nice photos. For me, that's the most important thing, and of course this area is just packed with mountains and nice beaches, so for me it's just perfect. We've been in Korčula, that I love, in other closer areas, Lokrum Islands or Saltwater. Sorry, yeah, that was nice as well. So yeah.
Nice.
Really nice.
We actually see Lokrum Island just behind you over there through the window. Right, so before I let you go back to work, quick question. What would be the highlight of your experience so far, regardless of whether we're talking about the city, your colleagues, the program, you're working here? What stuck with you as the best so far?
It's tough. Probably the team. I was surprised how you managed to pick the best people ever. So So I'm really happy to be part of this program because of the people, probably. I've never tried anything before this, so working with other digital nomads on a program to help other digital nomads, so the idea and the team is just wonderful.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for this quick interview, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay in Dubrovnik.
Thanks very much. All the best.